Welcome back to Barrel Bros. I'm Scares. That's Rob.
And today we're going to be trying 1800 Cristalino.
I would say my expectations are pretty high when it comes to this bottle because the Blanco, relative to other Blancos, is pretty decent. The Reposado is good. The Añejo is good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's additives or how they formulate their drinks, but in terms of the experience, 1800 has yet to disappoint me. I mean, Cristalino is basically Añejo, but then they filter it again to take out the color. And I mean, some of them, they do more than that, where like it's añejo, but then it might be like a composite. Like maybe it's not all añejo, it's like some añejo, some reposado.
And for me, I don't know if it was like placebo effect just off the color, but it kind of like has that youthfulness of Blanco, but that extra complexity that comes with the añejo.
Alright, so first things first, we gotta get that initial whiff.
Initial smell test. And normally for the initial smell test, I feel like it's just straight up alcohol for me. Like some bottles, it's just like that, like rubbing alcohol, like sensation in your nose when it's just burning. So let's see if this one's a little bit different.
Yeah, the alcohol is not that piercing.
It's very faint.
It
smells like water, kind of. I don't know. For me, that's a good sign. Like, kind of means it's gonna be not have as much as a bite when you drink into this. You know?
Yeah. It's
gonna be muted, like the higher end bottles that we tried. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Salud. One shot for the viewers as well. Right now, just because it's my first shot, I wasn't able to distinguish the flavors. I think I was just more focused on the actual bite.
Yeah, the first shot's always like the surprising sort of like gets you like situated like where you at.
Yeah.
This one, I will say that it didn't feel that sweet though.
Like, yeah, it didn't feel that sweet.
Like there was a lot of sugar, like sweetness in it.
Yeah. From what I could like distinguish in this flavor, there wasn't a lot of flavor. What came into mind right now was just that initial kick, which wasn't that strong of a kick. It was very minimal from what I could remember. But what I do remember the most though is how at the end it just cut off for me. Yeah. There was no like smooth kind of come off, right? Where the flavor lingered. For me, it was just like.
Again, it's off the first shot and the consistent smell.
Yeah.
It's probably not a bottle like already just from what we've experienced that you would bring to a campfire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, or that you would have kind of on the rocks, kind of having a sipping experience, right? Like.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like so far, just my off of one shot.
Yeah.
My impressions are this is like a fancy party shot.
Yeah, shot bottle. Yeah, like you wanna show out, cause I mean even the bottle itself kind of
I mean it
has
stands
some
out.
To it. It has some like shebang to it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
some bling.
And like this might be, I'm not gonna say, but this might be perfect shot bottle, bro.
Yeah.
Shot. You have this at the club.
Yeah.
Shot. Like I said, that cutoff for me is just like keep taking it, bro.
Another one.
For me, that one was even smoother than the first one.
Yeah.
The flavor, again, for me, it was kind of like a young agave sort of flavor to it.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't peak hard again. It rolls off. It's basically like a smooth Blanco. I don't know.
I'm gonna say something crazy right now. That is right now when I actually try to distinguish that flavor.
Yeah.
That is the most like just pure agave shot that I would say ever taken. Like it was just agave.
Forward,
agave, like nothing else. Just agave. Like they isolated the agave flavor. That was all the flavor for me.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was all the flavor for me.
Any of the flavor of an añejo?
There was no vanilla for me.
Yeah, no like caramelly barrel bourbon sort of.
Yeah. No barrel flavor whatsoever. I would say. For me, it was just like you took some of the sweetness out of a Blanco. Right? Like some of that like super kind of not artificial, but like that lingering sweetness that you get, and you just extract the agave flavor.
It's a good thing and a bad thing, right? Like if you're looking for something different that's like nothing like agave but still tequila, then this is not gonna be the bottle you get.
Yeah.
But at the same time, most of the time, if you're buying tequila to take, or at least if you're buying to take shots, then I think this is a great choice because this is like a choice when you bring it out. You know, it's not a cheap bottle, but it doesn't stray away from the traditional agave so far that people aren't gonna like it.
I think we should go for the third shot.
Yeah, third shot.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, salud.
Pretty smooth. I was still like, even like that, right? That one was probably the most piercing that I felt from the three.
Yeah.
And that was like a 5. The first one was like a 4. The second one was like a 2 or like a 3. It was like a 3.
Yeah.
So like on average, like a 4 if like 1 is Don J Añejo, and then like 10 is like Jose Cuervo Blanco. So like overall, pretty smooth.
For me, I think this is the perfect sweetness in a bottle. The perfect sweetness. I don't like it when there's like way too much sweetness there. I do like it when there's vanilla complexities from the barrel, right? But this does the sweetness just right for me.
These are the only Cristalinos that I've tried.
Yeah, these are the only 3 Cristalinos we've tried. And for me, Diamante was definitely the worst one for me personally. It tasted super artificial, like they had stevia packets. It was just excessively sweet, excessively artificial, and honestly, for me, gross. They crossed the line where that sweetness just became unbearable. This was one of the first bottles where I was like, I just don't want to drink no more. It's killing the vibe for me. Like, I'd rather go fucking sip some vodka than this shit, bro.
Yeah. For me, the Dobel,
Yeah.
I would say is the worst from these 3.
Yeah.
And for me, the reason was the sweetness was still within tolerance, but it felt very artificial, like very, very artificial. Like it reminded me, it didn't taste like, but it reminded me of when I'm drinking a Buzzball or what are they called?
Beatbox.
Beatboxes, like those very artificial laboratory chemical sort of sweetness.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. And so that's why even if it wasn't super sweet or like extremely sweet,
It's like chemicals,
it
bro.
tasted artificial.
Like you got stevia packets or like monk fruit and just enhance that fucking fake ass flavor.
Yeah,
Look at that shit.
yeah, and like someone who's like very knowledgeable might be like, well, all of them are like blah blah blah, blah additives and all this and that. Yeah, but
We're just going off taste.
yeah,
right?
based off of the taste, this one feels the most natural of the 3.
Yeah.
The Dobel felt the fakest, and then the Herradura was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Because ya me voy. Holy.
Alright guys, my co-host just went to the restroom. I'm predicting it right now. The rise of the independent party will happen. The Democrats are fucked, the Republicans are fucked, both of them. The same fucking bird, right? The rise of the independent party is gonna happen. I would hope it happens within the next election cycle, but probably that's not gonna be the case. Maybe within the next 20 years. That's probably optimistic. We need some changes, guys. Come on.
Salud.
Smoothness might differ a little bit, but relative to everything else, it's pretty smooth. What is very, very consistent is the flavor. The flavor is just like single tone, like just
Agave, bro.
one tone agave.
It's just agave.
No like complexity.
But if you're a fan of tequila, you're gonna fucking love this shit because it's like just what tequila is, bro. It's just agave.
Yeah.
It's just pure agave straight and through.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. Yeah, if you like añejos because you like the barrelness, then maybe whiskey is even more preferable. Like maybe you prefer that even more. But if you prefer tequila over whiskey, then it's because you probably enjoy the agave
And
the pureness of it.
I feel like if you're like me, where you enjoy tequila, but you also love whiskey, añejo is that perfect. The añejo that's like deep in like barrel flavor is that perfect mixture. Is that perfect like cross section.
For me, I enjoy whiskey, but I prefer tequila.
Okay.
And I like añejos more because they offer smoothness that the blancos don't have. But what changed my mind about that recently was the Lalo. Because the Lalo is a blanco, it's not aged,
Yeah.
but the flavor is still complex because
Yeah.
it's just agave, but it's like the full profile.
The only thing that I could hate about it is that it's not like there's no depth to it, there's no complexity to it. But I kind of get a feeling that that's what they were trying to do with this Cristalino process. They kind of aced it, like filtering.
He's good.
The woodiness, the barrelness, the different agaveness. No, they kept it like just one flavor profile, and they made that shit just good.
Yeah, it's very consistently agave forward.
I could applaud them for that shit.
Yeah, I feel like 1800 has yet to disappoint us.
Yeah.
Every single bottle has been worth
In the heat
price
of
it
battle,
was
he done
listed.
this. No.
Again, doesn't smell like shit.
straight from the barrel, like this, straight from the little shot glass, for me, it was smooth and a little sweeter than it was from here. What do you think?
That initial smoothness was probably even smoother than from the bottle for me. That initial like smoothness, but then it did kind of peak, like a middle peak, kind of the same old. But that lingering flavor was now present, whereas through this, it wasn't really there. It was a good shot. I'm not trying to say it wasn't a bad shot, like trying to diminish it. No. This was a good shot. That was a good shot. Definitely a good shot. One of the best shots I've taken. Like top five shots I've taken in my life.
It's not very complex in the flavor profile. It's just agave, but it's very smooth. It doesn't really linger. It doesn't really have a smell. I would say it's a very good bottle for a very like social occasion. And for me, for the price of like $50 to $60, I would say that the bottle is worth it for those occasions.
No. Yeah, I could agree with what you just said. Right? There's no complexity to this bottle, but that's not a negative in and of itself. Just because it's so agave forward and agave pure, it's kind of like I already said, like an homage to what traditional tequila is and will continue to be. But it's just refined in terms of smoothness and in terms of pureness, just tequila. And yeah, okay, I'm personally not a fan of like just agave forward sweetness. I'm more of that agefulness kind of barrel flavor, right?
So you would say it's worth it?
I would definitely say it's worth it. Definitely. On a certain occasion, all right, I'm in a campfire, I'm not going to pick this fucking bottle.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a social event and I want to have a great time and I want to seem like, I want to shout out a bit, right? Like, I want to have a great fucking time and I have the extra cash, I'm going to pick this bottle. All right, guys, so this has been Barrel Bros. Tune in next week or whenever the fuck we post to see whatever the fuck we get. Peace. I wrote this shit in Latin. Yeah. I know. Guys, let's be real. Travis Scott's an industry plant, but he cooks on his music, bro. He's good as fuck. He's one of those industry plants where, like, yeah, he is, but you gotta respect his shit, though. He's a good ass artist. Let me know what your guys' favorite song is at the moment. I fucking love music, so just let me know under the comments, guys.
And you can make some protein Budweiser. 8 grams of protein.
Some protein alcohol would fucking take the market by storm, man.